Yesterday, on September 29, Uber made some huge changes. The change that I like, they removed acceptance rate and they show upfront details right away. There is no limitation like it used to be. So just getting started, I'll make a few trips and see the differences. But on our chat group on Telegram, if you haven't joined it, the link will be in the description. There are many people who work, they show their earnings, and it looks like there is 10% and even more cut for our rates that we get paid. So I'll compare old rates versus new rates, and we'll see how big is this change. There are 3 trips that I want to go in details with you guys and see the differences that happened with Uber. So the first one is from Wednesday, when there was no update. So we clicked into details and it shows us everything, every single detail. So 10 miles for $2.19 per mile, rounding up $22.75. Surge $8.75, time 32 minutes, almost 33 minutes, multiplied by 0.53 per minute, overall 17.45. Temporary fuel supercharge, tip included, and earning overall is $68. Everything is shown, but in order to see how much the passenger paid, we have to click this blue line over here. It will take us to Uber app, and then from there it will transfer it back to this page and we can see it. Before maybe a month ago, I think, you could see it right away, so there was nothing hidden here. But as you can see, step by step they are making more stuff hidden so that you cannot find it easily. So as an example, let's click on this link and it will bring us to Uber app, and we'll click active details, and this is the third one, $68, view details, and it brings us back to this page, and on the bottom there is shown more details. We'll click on more details. Now we can see customer paid $93 and things that I got paid, and Uber service fee, it got $25. And interesting here is that we didn't have this option before, but even right now for previous rides, we can see at the bottom that it says upfront fare. So upfront fare was $60.65. And when we click here, upfront fare was $60, but I got paid $56. So I got paid less, not including tip, of course. And that's why it happened a lot. It happens usually a lot. Depends on how you drive and how many miles and the time you put into each ride. So even in the past, we can see that upfront detail, it was at least $60, but I got paid less, $56. Not a big deal. Let's go back. We go back, and the first ride that I did today on Friday at 3 p.m. the Uber update happened on Thursday. So on Thursday I didn't work, so I don't have any examples to share. Well, let's go to the first ride that I had, and this is very interesting. We go here, paid to you, and there is no information how I got paid. The only thing that we see is fare $49.97, surge $1, temporary fuel supercharge 55 cents, overall $51. When you click to upfront fare, that it shows $51. So upfront fare was $51 and I got paid $51. No more, no less, not even a cent more or a cent less. Even on upfront fare, when we click, there is nothing written explained per mile, per minute. None of those details are available, and from now on I think we will not see any more details because it just disappeared. They don't want us to know. And the same thing, we click to Uber to go to Uber activity and then see how much the passenger paid. In this case, passenger paid $83 and Uber took $31 from this. This is what Uber says about Uber service fee. Amount we take to serve our users and grow our business. It goes forward things like improving our apps and expanding earning opportunities. Okay, whatever. And down there, this refers to the commercial auto insurance that Uber maintains on behalf of rideshare drivers while operating on the Uber app. Uber is not an insurer, insurance agent, or insurance broker. Drivers must maintain their own personal auto insurance in compliance with local law. And here it doesn't include anything about commercial insurance. It only says that drivers must maintain their own personal auto insurance. I don't think this relates to Uber Black actually. So this is actually the last ride that I made that I could possibly see how much the customer paid. Let's go back, and this is the last ride that I did today at 5 p.m. and since then I haven't got any rides. It is 10 p.m. right now. It says you earn more for this trip because rider left you a tip. Okay, thank you, but what about you, Uber? I got tipped $25, which is amazing. And again, pay to you fare $82, reservation fee $15, temporary fuel supercharge 55 cents, and they took service fee right over here. And overall, I got paid $96. Here's the thing. Now they change it, so saying, in my opinion, that the fare you see on the top, which is $98.19, is the money that passenger paid. I think this is what it is. And then it breaks down how that $98 came up. Fare $82.64, reservation fee $15, then temporary fuel supercharge 55 cents. Overall, it made $98.19, but this is not what I get paid. They took $27.34 service fee. This goes to Uber, and then with my tip, overall I got $96.46. And as you can see in the bottom, there is nothing included, no more details anymore to go and check how much the customer paid. And I think that this is a new change that put it on the same day on Friday. Between rides, there is huge change. So there is no more going to driver.uber.com and then seeing how much the customer paid over there. I think a customer pay is $98.19. There's no other way for me to confirm it other than seeing it and kind of believing that, okay, Uber, you did it. And my upfront fare was $74.35. From $96.46 that I received with tip included, if we remove the tip, it will be $71. Even though upfront fare was $74, it does not guarantee that I will get paid that much. $71 I got paid. And with tip included, it was $96. As now, we cannot see every details on how many minutes driven, how many miles driven, multiplied by mile per hour and minute per hour that it showed in the past. People in the group chat on our Telegram group, we discussed and we calculated that Uber takes extra 10 up to 20% more after this change. The reason they did this upgrade and they are taking 10 to up to 20% more from each ride is because they give unlimited upfront details. So we don't play that bullshit game anymore where you have to get certain numbers of acceptance rate in order to see your upfront details, which was 5 accepted out of 10. We don't see it anymore. There is nothing up here, and from now on there will not be anything shown, which is great, but it came in an expense that they take a little bit more, and they're hiding a lot more stuff right now. So it actually has ups and downs, and it looks like it has more downs because giving away 10 to 20% of your earnings, more of your percentage to Uber in order to have that upfront details, it doesn't look like the best deal, because Uber is not that busy nowadays, and many people they don't cancel a lot. It happened a lot with Uber X, I remember, but not with Uber Black. And there were a few times that I went all the way to 5 acceptance rate, and it warned me that if you decline one more ride, you will not see upfront details anymore. So it was frustrating, and it happened time to time, but it's not as often. So this exchange, many people think that is not fair, and many people don't like it. Many people who drive for Uber Black. So in my opinion, it doesn't matter how mad I get or how sad we get, we have to adapt, because of course Uber as a business, it tries to do to earn more from every single ride, which they are doing. And there was actually very good opinion from one of people I know who does Uber Black. He mentioned that they are kind of doing it similar to regular Uber X, because they are letting more drivers to become Uber Black drivers, and they are taking a little bit more. Those new drivers that they didn't work in the past, they think that, man, this is great, this is a lot better than Uber X, but they don't know that it used to be better. And as many drivers out there working, if me or you get mad or get sad, say F Uber, I will not drive for you anymore, those other people will replace us. So there's nothing that I personally could do or you personally could do, in my opinion, if not those 100, maybe thousands of people go to protest. But I don't think it will happen. The only thing that we have to do is to adapt and see what's the best thing we can do. Having unlimited upfront details, that's a great feature, and giving up more 10 up to 20% of our earnings is not the best thing, but also it is not the worst thing either. So this is a big dilemma. Also, there is another change that happened with the LX permit, with airport permit. So even though if you don't have LX permit, you can drop off people at the LAX, and also you get rematched right away after you drop off. You get a rematch and you go pick someone up from the LAX airport and drive it to their destination, even though you don't have a LAX permit. It is risky, but you could do it. It looks like not anymore. If you don't have a LAX permit on file with Uber, you don't get rematch. This is good and bad at the same time. It is bad for those people who don't have a LAX permit. For example, the car that I rent, it has expired LAX permit, but with working with LAX, it takes a lot of time. So the guy that I rented from, he says he renewed it and he haven't received it yet. It passed 2-3 months. There's no renewed sticker to put on a windshield. But it's good for those drivers who have a LAX permit. So those people who wait in the parking lot, they don't wait longer, because those people who don't have a LAX permit, they will not be able to pick someone up from the airport. It's good for those who have it. So these changes, they have good sides and bad sides. I think that they have to adapt and make our earnings. If there's anything you want to add, leave in the comments below. Also, if you want to join Telegram group where we discuss everything, we share photos and answer each other's questions, if you want to join it, the link will be in the description. So see you over there. And if this video was valuable, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch a video that YouTube thinks the best for you, click right over here, or Uber Black earning playlist, click right over here. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.